Yeah, okay, let's start with the story. You find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the underthicket. The southern pass through the waking wood, a dense patch of trees that for centuries have attempted to strangle one another. But then, what is it, Tizo? Yeah, Tizo coming in clutch. Scrackry! Tizo seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the lone minstrel's client. Thank you, Tizo. Everybody show Tizo some respect. The little imp brings to you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first until you notice a message carved onto the side, on the inside. Ooh, it can be sold at the slug market. A sturdy strip of bark on it is written, "Come to Cinderroot, S." So likely, Sandalwood. So it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? So Cinderroot is a hushed clearing south of the Glade of Lu, grounds well traveled by saps, knowledgeable in the rites. It is due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. So let's go to our vocations. We can just talk to everybody that we love so much. Alright, so let's see who's lowest on XP here. K is pretty low. Tizo's a little low. Yeoman's low. Pamitha is lowest. So let's go ahead and mentor her. Fine then, let us chat together for a spell. It's got a plane flying overhead. Pamitha gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in one's triumvirate than through dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. Yay, so she leveled up. I think everybody's at least gotten one level up. Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. Alright, so Tamitha gets to two sides. The wings of the matriarch are the ways of the high wing. So the wings of the matriarch enhance a harp's swiftness and mobility. When Triesta Tithys led her people to the mountains, they began to train themselves in new ways to survive. Are the ways of the high wing. These masteries enhance a harp's aggressive capabilities. The high wings were nearly destroyed. After Saint Triesta left them, those who remained grew strong. Let's take a look here. When flying, Pamitha moves faster. That's pretty good. Pamitha can use her dash ability in a rapid succession for less stamina. That's pretty good. After saluting her adversaries, Pamitha instantly switches places where her nearest ally. That's pretty cool. Pamitha permanently gains 8 quickness, making her move. That's pretty awesome. Winged Fury. For 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Pamitha moves faster by 30%. While casting her aura, Pamitha can trigger an aura burst that banishes nearby adversaries. Pamitha is banished while Winged Fury's effect is active. She returns twice as quickly. Pamitha permanently gains +4 to quickness, presence, and hope, making her better all around. Wow, that is really good. I don't really like the other ones. Yeah, she has to be very aggressive, which might be a different way to play. This one just makes her really quick. Let's try to play a little more competently. This seems better for like passive play. This requires a little more activation, forethought. So maybe we can try that instead of just me being a lazy, sucky bastard. Often to the matriarch assuage her sister's rising anger and compel them not to war upon the wingless. There we go. You know that we can all feel your guidance when you have the orb, don't you, reader, darling? Alrighty. Okay, and I think we actually had, yes, a Beyonder Crystal. A trial is available. A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? You have invoked Sanja from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? I think we have a scribe trial. Not a problem. Simply indicate who is to be my student for the time. We've got one for Jody. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jody. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jody appears in heed of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Boom, 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 boom. do some Jody stuff. What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders now. State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweigh your strengths. Though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Oh, putting her up against the harps. She hates that. Oh no. She was right. No. It's going to take some getting used to. Haven't played in a couple days. Get out of here. Gotcha. That's good. Yeah. That feels good. Alright, getting back used to it. Getting in there. Get out of here. Get double out of here. No! No. Jody is hard when she doesn't have someone else to balance out her skills. Boink. I'm a god. Except that I suck. Ooh, forgot about that. Oh, that was a good shot. Okay. We're getting there. No. Ugh. Oh man, getting freaking wrecked. Just gotta make one more. Come on. Whew. Okay. They can make 2 more shots. I just need to make it 1. Okay. Oh, come on. No. There we go. We're okay. Damn it. There we go. Okay. We're okay. Everything is fine. Yes, there we go. Whew, that's hard. All right. Good job, Jody. Sorry I struggled so much. Made you look bad. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I'm never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Thank you. Now we'll get a special trinket, talisman for Jody. That'll make her awesome. Even more awesome. Boom. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? Solium's horn. Jody casts her aura farther and faster by 15%. Only usable by Jody. Sandra's second blade managed to graze her target's face, twisted as it was with sorrow, not with rage. Alright, accept that reward. And I think we could talk to Sandra too. What's up? Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea how long I've been imprisoned here? Too damn long. Maybe guessing at an absurd number will may do something to raise Sandra's spirit. She likes dark humor. Like, she's got a sense of the gallows humor, which I appreciate a lot. I'm gonna go ridiculous. You guessed that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough I shall be getting there. Oh no. I've been imprisoned thus for 837 years. Wow, that sucks. According to my count, at least, it is possible I've lost track. Although, given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. Oh man, all that time for math. She goes silent for a time. That does if she's doing math all the time, that does seem like it would make the time seem longer. So maybe she hasn't been there that long. It just seems like a long time because she's got nothing better to do. You know, time drags on. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. Ooh. So she was one of the people who tried to assassinate Solium Mur. We know that didn't work because she did not achieve what she set out to do. So she got some pretty harsh punishments, along with the other people trapped in there. I expected my own death regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long that it's been. Although, enough of that for now. I guess we could corroborate that. We might know something of how long Solium has been gone, or at least when this assassination attempt took place, so unless they've hidden the knowledge, which definitely seems like something the Commonwealth would do. So maybe it's hard to verify. Although enough of that for now, let us get back to business. Later, Sandra. Farewell for now, reader. Alright, I think that's all that there is to do there. Let's carry on. Alright, we were given the express instructions to go to Cinderroot, a clearing south of the glade. We have reason to believe Sandalwood is there. Got some like Dr. Seussian looking trees over there. Some big old mushrooms. We arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the air. As your search through the area yields nothing, and something startles the little imp Tizo. Skra! Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something, or someone. What you got? What you want? Oh yeah! A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him, and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Oh my goodness. Yay! It's Sandalwood. Hey, old Tizo, you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Excuse me. So saps are tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. Tree people! The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce to you my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. He is the lone minstrel's client, Headwind's informant, and leader of the Night Wings. It has been too long, Wolfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think you shall find them worthy of the Night Wings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. Cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my boy, though I could have swore I was a girl. Though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all of my books. You consider what to say to all of this. You have been assured your freedom. You categorically refuse to be cast aside. The leader of the Nightwings has returned. You can tell when you are no longer wanted. This cannot be happening. To have come this far, only be brushed aside by some strange sap. I want to stay with everybody. Even if I'm just like chilling. You stand your ground, meeting Wolfred's steady gaze. You assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm Headwind. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he's our friend. My friend. He is not disposable. We made him a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfred smirks at this. Perhaps a test? Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, don't you? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq. Aye, Volfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Volfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volfred Sandalwood join you. He knows much of the rights. I love that he's like a birch tree. I like that, like, we've seen tree people in media before, like in Ints and stuff like that, but this is one of my favorite depictions of them. Different types of wood. A little more humanoid, but still distinctly arboreal. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of Lugh, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. All right. Let's go to the slug market, because we actually have something to give him. Oh, hey, you guys, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise, which we opened up here just now. So give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you, Ron. All right, so we had... we can give him this bark. Don't need it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Titan's Tooth. After blocking airborne adversaries, the bear briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Doesn't seem too useful. Go ahead and sell it. The right light. Once per right, if the bear's pyre is extinguished, it instead rewards by 5. A failed attempt to merchandise the sacred tradition of the scribes is intended to prolong the proceedings. So I guess it's like a last resort kind of thing. If you just need like a little bit more. I think I wanted the lunar glass. Carrying the orb, the bearer moves a little faster. That seems nice. We'll have a little bit left over. Enough to buy some stardust, perhaps. Let's get some stardust. See, I'm not a cheapskate, Ron. I was just saving my money. Ha, I know you're going to like that stuff. Guys, it's pretty... Woo! Know what I mean? And if you want some more, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop on by for some other time. Thank you, Ron. Bye. Oh, let's go ahead and equip all this stuff. I want Sir Gilman to have the lunar glass. And I think we'll upgrade it too. Go, and then let's give Jody her new special thing. Boop. So that means someone else can get the moon crest. After being banished by an adversary, the bear has a chance to return. So let's see. Let's give it to K. There we go. See, she's got pretty high hope. 21. What about Pamitha? 15. Okay, it'll be actually much better on Pamitha, I think. Boop. There we go. Alright, okay, I don't have any more money, so let's move on. Thanks, guys. Good luck on that thing you're going to do tonight. Thank you, Ron. To the Black Wagon. Alright, let's talk to Sandalwood first. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He does have quite the presence. He studies you in silence for a time, then, Tariq, if you have a moment. Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem him worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that his achievements are self-evident having reached the Black Basin. The instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Tizo think of him, I wonder? Tizo likes me, guys. Yay! The feelings are mutual. The feelings are mutual. Tizo indicates that as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. That's right. We give him fish. We laugh at his jokes. If he asked for a cuddle, he would receive a cuddle. Whatever you desire. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my boy. Nevertheless, I shall be watching you. Now pardon us. Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Yeah, thank you, Tyreek. Despite me losing every single right, he still thinks I'm doing a good job. All right. The demon, in the words of Gold, the Master General. Emperor Mur, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp Haoub proved of little help against the Sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. So, Solium Mur is on the downside long enough to transform his physical state to a demon, much like Jody. And Gol, who was sent there to slay him, felt that he had, possibly served his penance in some way. So much so that he decided to defend him. And Haoub's there too. Alright, I think we are all caught up on our homework. Let us commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called the Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of Luce Glorian, it would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. So Luce Glorian is the third of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise or the Philosopher. He is said to have fathomed every thought, and his wisdom flows through the river of his name. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Look at this guy. Look at that fucking haircut. You know he's just a little shitting little guy. Look at him. Ugh. What a punchable face. Much better. H. Manlin Tinderstaff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? So he's a sycophant who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he is free. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity, triumvirate bent on exploiting the rites to gain status in the Commonwealth. We soon shall stand against you in the rites. For now, I'm just whiling away the time, making small talk, and the like. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Wow, couldn't be two more different saps. Then in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstaff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither your intentions, neither yourselves to him, nor me. Well? He just looks like he would have that funny little, giggle. Beneath her mask, Jody stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now, how very rude indeed. Well, fine. Ignore me, but you do not do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rites commence, any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. You will notice me. This is definitely like that douchebag who, hits on a woman and she's clearly having none of it, but he thinks he's hot shit. And then he's like, you can't ignore me forever. I'm standing right by the door. You have to walk past me before you leave the bar. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. He is a bit of a shit, but He's fun to look at. It's a good theme, though. Little harpsichord, so you know he fancy.
And here now at the glade of
Liu.
You've come so very far.
Indeed. Oh, that's beautiful.
But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too.
That guy doesn't seem like he's worked a day in his
With
life.
their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Ah, do you hate them too, Mr. Judgeman? I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. When Jody continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed! He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. He's a fucking tree, he's a tree. Alright. So, let's see. Let's do a little teaso. Let's do some Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
And let's see, who else needs the experience? Just use Pamitha. Let's do some Headway. I feel like he's been out of the loop for a while. Let's show Wolfred what we can do. Are you quite ready, finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, come along. Let us give the stars a show. Alright, not too much going on in the ways of, like, blockades, I guess? Obstacles. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr., Manley Sapling, which not only has a name but bears a similar posture and likeness. He's a pompous douche. While he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tenderstaff line shall have a bright, bright future. Brother man can't get any lovin', so he's got to make his own kids. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. Cracky-hee! Tizo is no longer interested in listening to Manly prattle on. This night, now as ever, is in full accord with you on this good Tizo. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no
Do,
small
do,
degree
do,
of
do.
influence
Let's go to
within
someone
the
else. Let's go to Headway. I think he's going to be the best for this.
Whee!
Whee! Oh,
None
okay.
so much as he himself.
Gotcha. Ooh, okay. There we go. There we go. All right, so we'll run. Get some of this back and throw it. Ooh, right into the hole.
To the Pyre's flame.
Oh ho, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. There's the gimmick.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating.
I'm sure he is. Oh ho! Oh, look at that.
To the scribes.
He is a tree rooted to the ground. I am a flying cute bat. Thus, I am superior. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much the sooner. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Huh. Huh. Eh. Whoa. Oh no. Go, go, go. Whee!
There goes the orb.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh no.
The
Aw,
orb has
yeah.
hit the mark.
Yeah. This is funny. Let's piss him off. Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. 100 Minds is the title for Liu Sklori. Fathomed every thought he has. So see through all this scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this. Alright, let's give him a little bit. I feel bad. Let's give him some space. Do. Alright. You can do it. Okay. Oh, she's just strolling in there, just doing a little strut. There we go. He's got quite a little laugh, too. Gotcha. Haha. Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Self-hating racist. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. This guy's like an Elon Musk, just like, you can't not talk to me. I will have friends. You will appreciate me. Can't you see that I'm a genius? There we go. Come on, guys. Make it interesting. We're gonna have to turn up the difficulty. Q. Look at it. She's just like way over here. Oh no. Anybody gonna do anything? Anybody? Do, come and kick my ass.
Poor Hedwig.
Do. Time to do something. They're so busy wiping me out that they ain't doing anything. Come on. I'm bored. How am I supposed to make funny commentary about this when you're so shit? Whee! Look at it. I'm doing your job for you. Oh no. There we go.
Sails forth into the flame. The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Oh no. I'm positively edging. Manfred looks like a guy who knows how to edge. Like, prefers it that way.
Fearless Manly plunges into flame.
Come on.
There goes Tizo.
There goes Tizo. Poor sweet child. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay. Come on. Do it. Hurts me. Kill me.
The chastity prevails.
Prevails.
The scribes themselves surely have taken
Surely.
note. The right
This is complete.